This new drop is going to get people outside into nature. You will play less games. You will be happier. You will disconnect from AI. Hope everyone's excited to go out into nature. We are all going to be outside this December. These tweets are about a gaming mouse. A gaming mouse. Did someone give Kanye the keys to the Twitter again? All right. Let's check out the comments. You make mice, by the way. Just a reminder. I think Finalmouse social media manager is on acid. Why are you making a mouse that will make people go away from it? Well, I'm gonna have to agree with these guys. I've never seen someone quit their game to go outside with their gaming mouse. I've been having so much fun on this game. You know what? It's just too damn amazing. I'm done. GG's, boys. Come here, you! Dude, we're out in nature! Oh. I'm not buying it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Clayton Philpo. Now, if you've been following my channel for a few years, you'll know that I was in the United States Marine Corps. And while I was in the Marines, I did social media management for the flagship accounts. That's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, Pinterest, Instagram, the whole shebang. And I loved it. It was great. And I still am very passionate about communicating. But a lot of people don't know that my other passion is gaming, and I've been a gamer ever since I was a little kid. Gaming holds a very soft spot in my heart. But the downside of this whole thing is when you have these scummy companies operating in the gaming space, specifically with social media and influencer marketing. Now, if you don't know who Finalmouse is, essentially they're a mouse making company for PC gamers. And their most recent product is the Ninja Air 58. Now, of course, they enlisted the help of Ninja to help market this product. He's got a big name, big brand, huge audience. They marketed this mouse in the months leading up to Christmas. It became the hot ticket item. Everybody jumped on board. They sold out really quick, 46,000 gaming mice. People were pumped. People were excited. But then it didn't come on time. People weren't receiving it 1, 2, 3 months later. And to this day, there's still people who haven't received their mouse that they paid $90 for. So I wanted to go down this rabbit hole real quick and give you the cliff notes as to what I've been seeing unravel for the past 2 or 3 months. So to understand this entire situation, we first have to look at the history of Finalmouse. They came onto the gaming scene in 2015 with one of their early mice called the Scream 1. That was backed by a CSGO pro player named Adil Scream Benralton. So they basically just did influencer marketing 101 with this product. They shot a quick video with them. The script writing sucked absolute balls, but somehow, some way, it worked. And don't take my word for it. I mean, it was cringy. Check it out. This is it.
They talk about my one taps, and I think for me, aiming is so easy. I just go into a match and that's it.
So there you go. That's it. You just go into the game, you click, and you're done. Now, I point to this because even back then, as early as 2015, Finalmouse had horrible logistics and terrible customer service. I mean, if you go online and you look up accounts from other people who bought the Scream 1, like WTF Moses, who posted this video that outlined his experience with Finalmouse.
I point out the fact that it's been almost a year, and they say to me yesterday, I understand your frustration. As a result, we can refund your order. Can ya? It's so good of you to think of that literally a year later after I purchased this thing in the first place. Unless this is some elaborate troll to slowly drive me insane, which clearly has worked. I gave you my shipping address like 6 times.
This is what we're dealing with, a company that has a horrible track record. Fast forward to 2019, then you have the pop-up event. This was supposed to be the physical storefront for the Ninja Air 58. It was held in LA, and Ninja released a very, very, very visually appealing, well-orchestrated anime video that really had nothing to do with a gaming mouse, but it was cool. So in the video, we see Ninja playing with a gaming mouse that turns into a giant magical crow, I guess, and takes him on a journey, walks him down this path and approaches a big pink tree, which he then touches. It turns gold and the valley lights up. And at the end, it promotes his December 1st pop-up event in LA. I found this video by a dude named Elixir, which I will link in the video description below. It's a wonderful video. Please watch it. But essentially, he documents his day at the Ninja Air 58 pop-up event, and it was a shit show.
I'll just try to walk in. I don't have a wristband though.
You have a barcode or your name?
No, I just have this. By this, I was just showing the screenshot of the event information. Thanks so much.
If we
Thank you.
Essentially, he's able to get in no problem, even though you're supposed to have a reservation.
Wow, that's beautiful. You like Fortnite?
No, I don't play it.
No, why are you here?
Because I can sell this mouse for like $300.
How many mouses are you gonna buy?
I think you can only buy one,
Oh.
but I already bought 6 online.
Oh, wow.
And this guy's just like blatantly like, yeah, whatever. I'm cheating the system, man. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop up as many mice as I want, go on eBay and sell them for $500.
Hello. Could I please spin the wheel?
You have to make a purchase really quickly, but...
I don't have any money.
Oh no! You're free to, I don't know, I think it's one purchase equals a spin.
And then when he actually gets in there, you have to purchase a mouse in order to spin a wheel to potentially meet Ninja.
Spin, come on, please. And then finally, everything led up to this. Winning the spin. Just kidding, I wish.
And if you look at the wheel, it actually looks to be a 50-50 chance of either landing on meet and greet or sorry, not a winner. And of course, it's a digital wheel, and obviously it's not a 50-50 chance because pretty much everyone that spins it lands on sorry, not a winner.
Hello.
Hey, okay.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kind of cheating the system. And I can just keep going back and buying.
Now, I understand that this whole resale thing is going to be a peripheral market for pretty much everything. But in September, Finalmouse said on Twitter that they were going to be taking precautions to make sure that this does not happen. So you've got all these people pointing out that like, hey, you said that you were going to stop this from happening. You said there was going to be some fail-safe to make sure that people weren't just scooping up as many mice as they want, walking out and selling them on eBay for like quadruple the price. And Finalmouse did absolutely nothing to stop it, it seems. Like you got a bunch of people walking around with as many mice as they want, even though on Twitter they said that they're going to limit it to 4, and then they said they'd drop it down to 2. So you have people saying, hey man, what the heck? Did you guys sell all the mice at the pop-up shop? Is that why we're not receiving them on time? We're waiting 2-3 months for our mice to arrive, even though we paid money on December 1st for the mouse. And then you have the breakdown. And here's how the wheels kind of fell off. Everything revolved around the Finalmouse Twitter. Now you're going to see me change out of this because I actually shot this a few weeks ago. And at the time of me filming it before, they hadn't released some of the information that I'm going to tell you about in a little bit. Twitter has been the central vehicle for Finalmouse's marketing. I want to go through some tweets that they posted leading up to the holiday season. And just for good measure, let's go ahead and just throw a WTF counter up here, just so we can keep track of how many times they leave us scratching our heads. We have our factories and suppliers working around the clock for months ahead of the new product. More units than Under Armour made shoes for The Rock. So if anyone wants to come at us with some shit like, why don't you just make them widely available, we gotta fight. On November 25th, they tweeted, how many times we gotta say it's not branded? This is beyond branding. This is going to be a museum piece. So tweeting out that it's not a branded deal really confused people and honestly rubbed them the wrong way. On December 6th, they promised orders are processed to ship in the order they were received. Then the shipping speed you chose is applied. Now the reason why this one earns a WTF is because people thought when they ordered their Finalmouse, they were going to get it within the 30-day shipping period. And other people actually paid expedited shipping costs to get it before Christmas. And that just wasn't the case. On December 15th, they tweeted, apologies on the delay with the shipping updates. Right now, our goals are to hit order number 29,000 by the 20th, 36,000 by the 25th, and have them all done by the 28th of December. We are gaining steam now that we are focused more on shipping. So on December 15th, they're still saying by the 28th of December, we're going to have every single mouse shipped. This was completely not true and didn't even happen even a little bit like they projected it. So we're going to give a big ol' WTF right there. On December 17th, they said, we still plan to ship everything within the originally planned 30-day window, hopefully all before Christmas. Right now, we're waiting to do a big wave of order numbers before we give an update on where we are. Trust the process. Have we ever missed the window before? Never. That right there is just a blatant lie. Give him 1. Give him 2. We're giving you 2. Give him 3. We're giving him 3. That's going to count as 3 Finalmouse. We're chalking that one up for a 3-pointer, okay? Because they've missed so many deadlines over and over and over and over again as a company. How can they say, have we ever missed a deadline? Ooh, I like this one. I seriously wish you guys had to look each kid in the eye that were wishing for a Finalmouse for Christmas and say, sorry, no mouse for you because of our own incompetence. December 21st. Finalmouse tweeted, we know everyone frantically wants their Air 58. There have been some delays with our fulfillment center due to holiday insanity, and we are still at order 20,000. However, we are about to process a big wave now that we have fixed the issue. 30-day target window, still possible. So on December 21st, they're trying to say that they've got everything sorted out, but they're on order number 20,000. And people took to the comment section because that didn't make any sense. This person said, wasn't it supposed to be 29,000 yesterday? What a joke. One below that says, congrats, you've been on 20,000 for the past week. And you have a whole bunch of people posting screenshots of Finalmouse's tweet claiming that they never miss a window. And then silence. Finalmouse decided that it would be a good idea to stop informing their Twitter base, to stop informing their customer base right in the middle of this entire shipping debacle. Instead, they spammed retweets of their happy customers who already received a Finalmouse. In fact, they went 24 straight days without updating their customer base on Twitter. They didn't post a single native tweet giving any amount of an update, and instead they just kept doing these retweets. So we're going to go ahead and count 24 more points to Gryffindor, because that's one for every single day that they did not tweet. And we're back to the white shirt. And this is the reason why I didn't post this video sooner, because I wanted this to develop a little bit so I could get a well-rounded view of what's going on. And Finalmouse has broken their silence on Twitter after 24 straight days of not giving any updates on social media. This is how they broke their vow of silence. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Finalmouse said on January 27th, mission accomplished, changed the game, shipped out all physical embodiments of sexuality. They tried to stop us, we don't stop. I told you we are shifting reality. Now, we're gonna make a music video because we have more truths. A new wave is coming. We will walk on it. That's how you come back from 24 straight days of leaving your customers, your paying customers, in the dark. But hold on. It gets better, because minutes later they post this same photo again, but this time they say, we took 58 days to ship the Air 58. Mission accomplished. Now get ready to walk on some waves. So you're telling me that your plan from the beginning was to take 58 days to ship the Ninja Air 58? That is so insulting. I mean, they're implying that they were purposely botching their deadlines, purposely misleading their customers, and by the way, missing the Christmas, which is the whole reason why people were buying the mouse in the first place, was to get it as a Christmas present so that they could deliver it 58 days late. And then a third time, same photo with this caption, we are not making mice anymore. We are making a wave that will ripple through the universe. It will help you walk on your haters. We are making final censor because we can do whatever we want. 58 days to ship the Air 58. We never miss windows. At this point, you're thinking, okay, obviously this couldn't look any worse for Finalmouse, but Ninja, you got to give some kind of statement, right? Like, you got to clear the air. At the very least, you got to denounce this company and this partnership. There's no way you can still stand by a company that's treating their consumers like this. There's no way. But then just 3 days later, after these tweets were released, you have Ninja going on GQ, where he reveals 10 things he can't live without. Let's go ahead and watch this video that's definitely not just a bunch of sponsored products whose companies pay Ninja to say that he uses them. Let's go ahead and watch.
What's up, GQ? I am Ninja, and these are my essential items. My first essential item are my Bear Dynamic headphones that I use when I game. They're open-eared, which is super important, and they're incredibly comfortable. The sound quality is fantastic.
If I had to pick 10 things I cannot live without, I'd probably go with like food, some water, some duct tape. Not Ninja. No, not Ninja. 10 things he can't live without? All right.
My paste for my hair. So I've been using pretty much the same style of hair paste for a long time.
10 things Ninja cannot live without. Let me guess what the next one's gonna be. Probably the blind trust of his easily influenced audience.
The Ninja Air 58 Finalmouse. Literally, it's like 58 grams. This thing is like the lightest mouse on the market. And this is what I destroy my enemies with in Fortnite, man. Super essential.
What? You're still promoting this thing? Okay, so Finalmouse has lied to its customers time and again. They went silent on social media for almost a month, and this is how you respond to that situation. You continue to pimp your Ninja Air 58. I have no words. So this entire situation just seems incredibly insulting to anybody that purchased a Finalmouse, and also to anybody who trusts Ninja and considers themselves a fan. So it's pretty obvious here that Finalmouse is a terrible company. That much is clear. But I wanted to go a step further and ask the question, who's responsible for this? Now, personally, I'm going to point my finger towards Ninja's management team. Now, some people say, yeah, but his wife, Jess, That's his manager, Jay Ghosty. And that's not correct. In the article that he did with ESPN, they actually go on and they say very clearly, they say, when we have big business decisions, we consult our management team. And I got to look at whoever his management team is. I'm not going on a witch hunt for names, but I got to say, like, what are you doing? And a Ninja, this is your personal name, your own word. The trust of your audience lies on you, not anybody else on that management team. Now, I've seen some people defend Finalmouse saying, yeah, but they're a small company, you know, like this can happen to anybody. It was the holidays. You would never see a small business, like a physical storefront, run a company like this. You would never see them sell 46,000 gaming mice and then not deliver them for 1, 2, 3 months or at all. Why? Because they'd go out of business in a day. But for some reason, when this happens online, probably because of proximity or whatever it might be, we just let it go. And I think a lot of people don't realize that as consumers, you have rights. I mean, some people are going to say, you know what, at the end of the day, it's the consumer's fault, which, I mean, to a small degree, I can't say they're wrong. What we allow to flourish right now in the gaming industry is going to set the tone for future companies who are looking to come in to make a quick buck. And we all like to think that our celebrities, the idols, our streamers, the content creators, all have our best interests in mind. That's what we like to believe. But at the end of the day, there is some personal accountability that has to happen here as far as consumers go. But that argument doesn't hold a lot of water when you consider how many of these people are kids, you know, and they're being easily influenced. They go to mom and dad. They say, mom and dad, Ninja's telling me to buy this mouse. They go to buy the mouse for Christmas time and this happens. I really want to understand this situation from all perspectives because in my mind, obviously we can already establish Finalmouse, terrible company, but Ninja's management, what the heck is going on there? How could you guys just let this happen? Do you not vet your companies? Do you not look at the history or the current logistics of the company? Where is that accountability? And for everybody watching at home who does idolize somebody who might have their favorite streamer or content creator, just remember they are human just like you. And we can all make mistakes. I'm not into cancel culture. I'm not saying we revolt against Ninja. I'm not saying that we stop supporting your favorite creators when they make a mistake. I'm not even saying to hell with Finalmouse. If Finalmouse were to turn their shit around and actually deliver their product, we'd be in a perfect world. And truth be told, you know, Finalmouse is probably going to make another mouse. And they're probably going to get a big name in the industry to support it. And it's going to sell. It's going to sell. And there's a chance their logistics will work out, finally, after years of this not. But my gut tells me otherwise. My gut tells me they're just unreliable. They have no integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts. Please, please, please keep the discourse civil and also intellectual. I want to understand this argument from all sides and really get a firm grasp of what's going on here. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you want to watch more military content or anything like that, have a look at my different playlists. And if you enjoy watching video games, if you enjoy watching Apex to Fortnite to PUBG or whatever, Rainbow Six Siege, everything in between, drop me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/ClaytonPhilpo.